Hello everyone, today we are going to discuss the latest paper of October-November 2024, paper 1-2. Let's move to the question number 1. This one is from the topic transformation. Now the first one is the diagram shows the curve with the equation y equals to a sine of bx plus c, where a, b, c are positive constants. State the value of a, b and c. Now how we can find it out? We can just compare it with the original form of y equals to sine of x. So we can see that there is a stretch, there is a translation, and there is a vertical stretch and horizontal stretch as well. Now if we compare it with the original one, we can see that original graph was between these two at 0, and then at pi by 2 it's 1, at pi it's 0, then 3 pi by 2 it's minus 1, and then at 2 pi it is at 2 pi this one is 0. Now if we compare these two graphs, we can directly see the vertical length is 2 here, and now the vertical length of this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we can see that vertically the length has been increased. Okay, so if we see that this length is now, if we compare it with this one, that this length is 1 and this length is 4 units. This length is 4 units. So that is why we can see, we can say this thing, that if we compare, originally what we have to do is, we need to compare it with y is equals to sine of x. Now if we compare it, we can directly say that vertical stretch is 4 units, 4 sine of. Now let's see the horizontal stretch. Horizontally, we can see that the graph ends here, and originally the graph ends here. So there is you can say the decrease. So the stretch factor should be 2, so 2x, because it is a horizontal stretch. Now and then let's see the translation. What about translation? Now we can see that vertically it is moving upward, and it starts from this point, and now it is at this point. It is starting from this point. So that is why it is, there is a vertical translation and only vertical translation of 3 units upward, so plus 3. This will be the final answer. Now let's move to the part B. For these values of A, B and C, determine number of solutions. Determine number of solutions in the interval this for each of the following equation. Now first of all, what we have to do, we have to simply draw y is equals to 7 minus x. Now if we draw this line y is equals to 7 minus x, when x is 0, let me remove the original graph as well. Okay, now when x is 0, y is equals to 7 minus x. When x is 0, y will be 0. When x is pi by 2, what will be the value then? We can use the calculator. When x is 7 minus pi by 2, so this will be equal to 5.4. So 5.4 means this point will lie here. When x is 0, y is 7. When x is pi by 2, it's 5.4. It will be somewhere here. When x is, now we can directly, because it is a linear equation, so the graph will be a straight line. So we can just connect it and we can just draw a straight line over here. Now we can see that it intersects the original curve at 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, at 5 points. So we can say that the number of solutions for this case, number of solutions will be equals to 5. Now let's see the other one. The second part, a sine of bx plus c is equals to pi. So first of all we have to draw y is equals to 2 pi into x minus 1. Now when x is 0, y is 2 pi. Let me check this one. Let me write it over here that y is equals to 2 pi into x minus 1. Y is equals to 2 pi into x minus 1. Okay, when x is 0, shift to pi bracket. When x is 0, 0 minus 1, the answer will be minus 2 pi. Minus 2 pi means that minus 6.28. Okay. Now when x is pi by 2, let me check this one. When x is pi by 2, shift pi by 2. So this will be equal to 3.58. 3.58 means that this point will lie somewhere here. Okay. When x is pi, let me check this one. When x is pi, shift pi. When x is pi, it's 13 point something. So we can clearly see that the graph will be somewhat like this, and we can see that it will intersect the original curve at one point. So we can write it over here that the number of solution will be equals to 1. Let's move to the next question. Question number 2. The first term of an arithmetic progression is this. The common difference is 5. The sum of the first 20 terms we have to find out. Okay, so we can write it as sum of first. We know that for arithmetic progression, the formula for arithmetic progression should be this one: 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d. So sum of first 20 terms means 20 by 2 into first term is minus 20 plus n is 20 minus 1 and difference is 5. Now if we simplify it, we will get 20 is equals to 10 into minus 40 plus 19 into 5. So sum of first 20 terms should be equals to, let me write it on the calculator. So this will be 10 into minus 40 plus 19 into 5. So it's 550. So 550 will be the final answer. I hope that this thing is clear to all of you. Okay, let's move to the B part. It is given that the sum of first 2k term, is 10 times the sum of first k terms. So what we can do, we can write it as sum of first 2k terms will be equals to 10 times the sum of first k terms. Now we know that this is one is again the arithmetic expression. So formula for arithmetic progression is n by 2 into 2a1 plus n minus 1 into d. So we will use this formula and we can write it as, now for left hand side the n is 2k. So 2k divided by 2 into 2a1. Now a1 was minus 20 plus n minus 1 into d, which means 2k minus 1 into d. d was 5 previously. We can see from here that the difference was 5. Now is equals to, this will be equals to 10 into k by 2, n is k for the right hand side, k by 2 into minus 20 plus k minus 1 into 5. Now we can simplify it, k into minus 40 plus 10k minus 5 is equals to 10 into k by 2 into minus 40 plus 5k minus 5. Okay, now we can further simplify it as k into 10k minus 45 is equals to, this will be 5k into 5k minus 45. Now if we simplify it further, so 10k square minus 45k minus 45k is equals to 25k square minus, now 5 into 45, 5 into 45, so 5 multiplied by 45, this will be equal to 225, 225. Now if we rearrange it further, so this will be equals to 0 is equals to 25k square minus 10k square minus 225 minus 45. So this will be equals to 0 is equals to 15k square minus 180. Okay, this should be plus now. So minus 180. So minus 180k. Okay, here this will be k, there will be k here. Now we will take k as common or 15k as common. So if we take 15k as common, so this will be k minus, let me check, 180 divided by 15, so it will be 12, k minus 12. So from here we will have two answers. The first one will be 15k is equals to 0 and the other one will be k minus 12 is equals to 0, which means k will be equals to 12 and k will be equals to 0. Now in the question they said that okay, and they said now from here we can see k cannot be 0 or cannot be a fraction or cannot be a decimal number. So our final answer will be k will be equals to 12. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to question number 3. Question number 3. The equation of a curve is this. 2 points A and B with x coordinates 2 and 2 plus h respectively lie on a curve. Find and simplify an expression for the gradient of the chord AB in terms of h. Now we just need to find out the gradient, but first of all we have to find out the coordinates. Now what we have to do is, we know that the x coordinate is 2 and the other x coordinate is 2 plus h. So when x coordinate is 2, we need to find out the y coordinate of the corresponding y coordinate of the x coordinate 2. When x is equal to 2, we have to find out the y coordinate. So y will be equals to 2 into 2 square minus 3, which means y is equals to 2 into 4 minus 3, and if we simplify it, y will be equals to 5. It means that the coordinates of a will be, when x is 2, y will be 5. Now let's find out the other coordinate. Let's find out when x is equals to 2 plus h, what will be the value of y. So y will be equals to 2 into 2 plus h whole square minus 3. So if we simplify it, this will be y is equals to 2 into a square plus 2ab 2ab plus b square minus 3. Now if we simplify it further, this will be 2 into 4 plus 4h plus h square minus 3. And finally we will get y is equals to 8 plus 8 plus 8h plus h square minus 3. Okay, this will be 2h square. Now if we simplify it further, so finally we will have y is equals to 2h square plus 8h plus 5. It means what? It means that the coordinates of b will be, it will be, when x is 2 plus h, y will be 2h square plus 8h plus 5. Now we have the coordinates of a and b. Find and simplify an expression for the gradient of the chord AB. We need to find out the gradient. So for gradient, what we have to do is we have two coordinates, 2 points. So we need to find out the gradient. How we can find out the gradient? Let's check this one. Now we know that the gradient of the chord AB. Gradient of AB. How to find the gradient? We know the formula. That formula for gradient will be y2 minus y1. So 2h square plus 8h plus 5 minus 5. y2 minus y1 whole divided by x2 minus x1. So if we simplify it further, so this will be 2h square plus 8h whole divided by h, because we can cancel out these two, and hence we can easily find out the final answer, that gradient of AB will be equals to, we can take h as common, so this will be 2h plus 8. Now we can easily cancel out these two, and our final answer will be 2h plus 8. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the B part. Explain how the gradient of the curve at the point A can be deduced from the answer part A, and state the value of this gradient. Okay, now we know that how we can find out the gradient. Now gradient of the curve, gradient of the curve, gradient of the curve at A will always be greater than 0. So we have to put the value of h, let h is equals to 0. Let's find out the gradient. So when h is 0, gradient will be equals to 2 into 0 plus 8, which means 8. So 8 will be the final answer. Let's move to the next one, question number 4. Let's move to question number 4. On question number 4, find the term independent of x in the expansion of the following. Independent of x means we should ignore the remaining terms. So, but we must know that how to expand using binomial expansion. So for this one, we have to use binomial expansion. Now, how we can find out? We know that x plus 3 by x square whole power 6. So a is x. So x power 6 plus 6 1 x power 6 minus 1, which is 5, into b. b is 3 by x square, plus 6 2 x power 6 minus 2, 6 minus 2, which will be 4. So 3 by x square whole square. Now we can clearly see, we can directly see that this will be the form. Okay, we can simplify and then we can identify, but we can directly see that this will be the required coefficient. So no need to solve the remaining two. So, but we can simplify this one, because from here we can see that this term will be independent of x. But let's see simplify it. So 6 1, 6 1 means 6c1, 6c1, this will be equal to 6. So 6 into x power 5, 3 by x square, plus 6c2, 6c2, this will be equals to 15. So 15 x power 4 and then 3 square by x power 4, and if we simplify it further, this will be x power 6 plus 18 x cube. The reason is we can cancel out this one. Now plus, now we can cancel out these two. So 15 into 9, 15 into 9 will be what? 15 multiplied by 9, this will be equals to 135. 135. So in the question this says that find a term independent of x in the expansion of this. So the final answer will be 135. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one. Let's move to the next one. We have to multiply these two. So in other words, we can see that we have to multiply these two. 4x cube, 4x cube minus 5 multiply by, okay, in this one we again have to multiply. We have to find out the independent term, independent of x in each of the following. Okay, so if we expand it, the expansion will be same. So x power 6 plus 18x cube plus 135. Okay, we can go further, but I think this that is it. But I think we can simplify it more. If we search the next term should be 6c3 x power 6 minus 3, which will be 3 by x power 3 by x power 2 whole power 3, plus 6c4 x power 6 minus 4 will be 2, and here this will be 3 by x square whole power 4. Let's expand the last two terms. So this will be 4x cube minus 5 into x power 6 plus 18x cube plus 135 plus 6c3. So 6c3, this will be 20. So 20 into x cube into 3 cube means 27 by x power 6 plus 6c4. 6c4. This will be 15 again. So 15 x power 6, 3 power 4 divided by x power 8. Now, we know that if we multiply 4x cube with x6, we will not get the required answer. Required answer. So let's move to this one. If we multiply it with this one, we will not get the independent value. If we multiply with this one, we will not get the required answer. But if we multiply 4x cube with this expression, so we will get the term independent of x. So 4x cube multiply by, let me check, 20 into 27. 20 multiply by 27, this will be 540. So 540 x power minus 3 plus, if you multiply 4x cube with the last one, we will not get the value, the expression independent of x. So what we have to do is, we have to check the other one. Now if we multiply minus 5 with this one, we will not get the term independent of x. So if we multiply minus 5 with this one, still we will not get the term expression independent of x. So finally we have to multiply minus 5 with 135. We will get the term independent of x. So 4 multiplied by 450, 4 multiplied by 540, we will get 2160. 2160. Now if we multiply minus 5 with, if we multiply minus 5 with 135, we will get minus 675. So finally we will get 2160 minus 675. So we will get 1485. This will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next question. Question number 5. Now in question number 5, the function f is defined by this. State the value of f of minus 1. So f of minus 1 will be equals to 2 into minus 1 plus 1 whole divided by 2 into minus 1 minus 1. This will be minus 2 plus 1 divided by minus 2 minus 1. So we will get minus 1 divided by minus 3. So the final answer will be 1 by 3. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. Second part. Now in second part they say that the diagram shows the graph y. Sketch the graph of f inverse of x. On this diagram, show any relevant mirror line. Okay, this one is the second part. So first of all, we have to sketch the graph of f inverse of x. Now we know that the mirror line should be y is equals to, this one should be the mirror line, y is equals to x. Now if we roughly draw the mirror line of the upward side, we will get the line like this. This will be the line. Okay, this will be the reflection of the above line. And if we draw the mirror line for this one, the lower part, we will get the reflection of the lower one will be this one. Now from here we can say that this one is the graph of f inverse of x. Let's move to the third part. In the third part they say find an expression of f inverse of x. Now we know that f of x is equals to, it was 2x plus 1, 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. Now f inverse of x, y is equals to 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. So this will be equals to, if we cross multiply it, so this will be 2xy minus y is equals to 2x plus 1. And finally we will get 2xy minus 2x is equals to y plus 1. And if we take x as common, so this will be 2y minus 2 is equals to y plus 1. Now from here we can write it as x is equals to y plus 1 divided by 2y minus 2. And finally if we replace it, f inverse of x will be equals to x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 2. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear, and if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the next part. Okay, in the next part this says the function g is defined by this thing. Okay, let me highlight the important thing here. Things are here. The g of x is this one, and x should be equals to the real part. We need to find out, we need to solve this equation, this expression. So first of all, let me write f of x. So we know that f of x is equals to 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. So if I ask you to find out f of 1 by 4, so this will be equal, this should be equals to 1 by 4 plus 1 divided by 2 into 1 by 4 minus 1. So this will be 1 by 2 plus 1 divided by 1 by 2 minus 1. So this will be equals to 3 by 2 divided by minus 1 by 2. Now we can cancel out these two. So this will be equals to, let me write, f of 1 by 4 will be equals to minus 3. Now here in this question, this says that g f of x. Now g f of 1 by 4 means g into f of 1 by 4, which means g of minus 3. So g of minus 3 will be 3 into minus 3 plus 2, and hence this will be minus 9 plus 2. So minus 7 will be the final answer, is equals to minus 7. Now the left hand side, the right hand side is equal to minus 7. So f of x was 2x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1 is equal to minus 7. Now if we cross multiply it, 2x plus 1 is equals to minus 14x plus 7. Minus 14x plus 7. And if we rearrange it again, so this will be 16x is equals to 6. And then finally we will have x will be equals to 6 by 16, which means x will be equals to 3 by 8. So this should be the final answer for this one, because in this one we have to solve it. So for solution we have to find out the value of unknown variable. Let's move to question number 6. Now, question number 6 is related to the circular measures. question number 6. The question is given to us, and in the first part, this is it is given that the perimeter of the plate is 14 centimeter. Okay, perimeter of the plate is 14 centimeter, and the area of the plate is 10 centimeters square. Now, what we have to find out? Find the value of r and theta. Find the value of r and theta, and they gave us the condition that r is greater than 3 by 2 and theta is less than 3 by 4. Now we know that the perimeter means sum of all sides. So if we add all these sides, so this will, let me start from here, that this will be equals to r, let me write it over here, that perimeter will be equals to r plus the arc length rb will be r theta plus the length of B to C will be r again plus the arc length CD. The arc length CD will be equals to r theta means this should be equals to 2 theta into 2r plus the length of DE. DE is again r plus the arc length EF. This will be equals to r theta plus the last length OF. This will be r. Now if we simplify it, we will get, how we can simplify it? This will be 14 is equals to, now we have 3r, so now we have 4 r's, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this will be 4r plus, now we have 2r theta, so plus 2r theta. Okay, we have considered these two, and the last one should be 4r theta. Now if we simplify it, this will be 14 is equals to 4r plus 6r theta. This will be equation 1. Now this says that the area of the plate is 10. Now how we can find out the area? Area of the plate is 10. So area will be equals to, let me change the color first. Area will be equals to area of the sector, this one. This should be equals to 1 by 2 r square theta plus the area of the larger one. The area of the larger one will be 1 by 2 r square means 2r square into theta means 2 theta plus the area of the last sector. This will be 1 by 2 r square theta. Now this is equals to 10. So 10 is equals to r square theta. We can simplify these two. 1 by 2 r square theta or n r square theta. Now if we simplify it, this will be 1 by, we can cancel out these two. So 4r square theta. Now 4r square theta plus r square theta. So this will be equals to, these two are the like terms. So this will be equals to 10 is equals to 5r square theta. And if we rearrange it, this will be 10 by 5 r square. 10 by 5 r square, which means theta is equals to 2 by r square. So this will be equation 2. Now what we have to do is we have to put equation 2 in equation 1. So how we can simplify it? Put equation 2 in 1. Put 2 in 1. We will get 14 is equals to 4r plus 6r 2 by r square. So this will be equals to 14 is equals to 4r plus 12 by r. So 12 by r we can simplify it like this. 14 is equals to 4r, we can take the LCM divided by r, and now from here we can write it as 4r square, basically 14r is equals to 4r square plus 12. Now if we rearrange it, this will be 4r square minus 14r plus 12 is equals to 0. And now we can use the midterm breaking, or we can simplify it like a simple quadratic equation. So 4 minus 14, and then we have 12. So we will have one value will be equals to, theta will be equals to r will be equals to 2 and 3 by 2. So r is equals to 2 and r is equals to 3 by 2. Now when r is equals to 2, when the first thing is we need to see the condition. Now the condition is that r should be greater than 3 by 2. So we have to ignore this one. We have to ignore this one because r cannot be equals to 3 by 2. So r will be equals to 2. So if we just put it over here, so theta will be equals to 2 by 2 square, because we have to use r is equals to 2 only. So for r is equals to 2, when r is equals to 2, theta will be equals to 2 by 4, which means 1 by 2. So finally we can conclude that theta, the final value of theta will be equals to 1 by 2 and r will be equals to 2. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Okay, let's move to question number 7. Now in question number 7, by expressing this in the form this where a, b are positive integers. So what we have to do, minus 2x square plus 8x plus 11 is equals to minus a into x minus b whole square plus c. Now what we have to do, find the coordinates of the vertex of the graph with the equation this. So minus 2x square plus 8x plus 11 is equals to minus a into a square minus 2ab plus b square plus c. So minus 2x square plus 8x plus 11 is equals to minus ax square minus plus 2abx minus ab square plus c. Now from here we can compare the comparing coefficients. Now if we compare the coefficients, we will get if we compare the coefficients of x square, minus 2 will be equals to minus a. So which means that a will be equals to 2. Now if we compare the coefficient of x, so 2ab will be equals to 8 and 2 into 2b is equals to 8. So b is equals to 8 by 4, which means b will be equals to 2. And if we compare the constants, the constant will be minus ab square plus c is equals to 11. So a is 2, b is 2, 11. So minus 2 into 4 plus c is equals to 11. So this will be equals to c will be equals to 11 plus 8. So c will be equals to 19. So if we compare it with a into x minus h whole square plus k, so if we compare it with this one, so finally we will have vertices. Vertex will be 2, x coordinate should be 2 and y coordinate should be 19, because we can see here that this will be minus 2 x minus 2 whole square plus 19. I hope that the concept is clear and this will be the final answer. Let's move to the B part. Now in the B part, the diagram shows the part of the curve with the equation this and the line with the equation this. Find the area of the shaded region. Now for area of the shaded region, first of all, what we have to do, we have to first of all we need to find out the coefficient, the intersection point. So for intersection point, we can equate these two equations. So minus 2x square plus 8x plus 11 is equals to 8x plus 9. So we can cancel out these two. So this will be minus 2x square is equals to 9 minus 11. So x square will be equals to minus 2. So x square will be equals to 1, which means x will be equals to plus minus 1. So we know that this point should be minus 1 and this point should be plus 1. Now we need to find out the area of the shaded region. This one will be the shaded region. Now how to find the area of the shaded region? For area of the shaded region, we need to integrate. We need to integrate like this. This one is a straight line and this one is a curve. So area of the shaded region will be equals to area of the line, area of the curve minus area of the line. Now let me write this thing here, over here, that area of the shaded region will be equals to area of the curve, which means we need to integrate with limits minus 1 to 1 minus 2x square plus 8x plus 11 minus 8x plus 9. We need to integrate it with respect to x. Now if we directly integrate it, so area of the shaded region will be equals to minus 2x cubed by 3 plus 8x square by 2 plus 11x minus 8x square by 2 plus 9x minus 1 till 1. So if we just put upper limit minus lower limit, so area of the shaded region will be equals to, now this will be minus 2x cubed by 3 minus 4x square plus 11x minus 4x square minus 9x, 1 and minus 1. Okay, now we can cancel out these two and this will be equals to, finally we will have minus 2x cubed by 3 minus plus 2x, 1 and minus 1. Now just put upper limit minus lower limit. So area will be equals to minus 2 into 1 cube divided by 3 plus 2 into 1 upper limit minus lower limit minus 1 cube by 3 plus 2 into minus 1. So this will be minus 2 by 3 plus 2 minus this will be 2 by 3 2 by 3 minus 2. Now if we simplify it using calculator, what we can do is bracket fraction minus 2 by 3 plus 2 bracket close minus fraction 2 by 3 minus 2 bracket. So this will be equals to 8 by 3. So area of the shaded region will be equals to 8 by 3, 8 by 3. Okay, we don't have the units, so we will consider it the final answer. Okay, let me check the units first. Is there any units? No, there is no units in this one. Yes. So this will be the final answer for this question. Let's move to question number 8. The equation of a circle is this. Express the equation in the form this. So it means that we need to find out, we need to simplify it and write it in the completing square form. So we can write it as x square plus px plus y square plus 2y is equals to minus q. Now we can write this one as x square plus a square plus x plus y square plus how we can simplify it. Okay, let's do it in the first step. Don't need to linger it on. So this will be x square plus 2 into we can write it as p by 2 whole square. So minus p by 2, we need to write it over here, plus y square plus 2y plus 1 square minus 1 square is equals to minus q. I hope that this thing is clear to all of you. We can say that these two expressions will be same because we can cancel out these two terms, this one with this one, and plus 1 square with minus 1 square, and this 2 with 2. So we will have the same value, we will have the same expression, but from here we can complete our expression. We can write it in the completing square form. So we can write this one as x square, not x square. This will be equals to x plus p by 2 whole square plus, we can write this one as y plus 1 whole square is equals to this. If we shift this one to the other side, this will be plus 1 minus q, and if we shift this one to the other side, this will be plus p square by 4. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next one, the next part. The line with the equation this is tangent to the circle at point this. At point this, the line x plus 2y is tangent to the circle at this point. Now what we have to do is, we know that these two lines are tangent. So first of all, we can rearrange this one and let's find out the gradient. So we can write it as 2y is equals to minus x plus 10, and y will be equals to minus 1 by 2x plus 10. Now gradient of the normal, we need to find out the equation of the normal. For equation of the normal, we just need a gradient and a point. Now gradient of the normal will be gradient of the normal. Gradient of the normal will be equals to, let me write it like in this way, this will be equals to negative reciprocal of the gradient of the tangent line. So if we take the negative reciprocal of this should be equals to 2. Now we can use y minus y1. Now we know that at point A means the coordinates of point A will be 4 and 3. So y minus 3 is equals to 2 into x minus 4. Now if we simplify it, this will be 2x minus 8, which will be y is equals to 2x minus 8 plus 3. So finally we will have y is equals to 2x minus 5. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the next part. In the next part, what we have to do is find the value P and Q. Okay, find the value of P and Q. P and Q. Okay, now we know that from this expression we can see that this one is a circle, and we know the equation of the circle and the center of the circle. So center of the circle will be, if we compare it with x minus h whole square plus y minus k. Now if we simplify it, we will get y minus 3 is equals to 2x minus 8. So y will be equals to 2x minus 8 plus 3. So finally we will have y is equals to 2x minus 5. This will be the final answer. Now let's move to the next part. Find the value of P and Q. Now we know that the situation is this one is a circle, and if we compare this one with x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to r square. So this will be equals to, we know that the center point will be equals to minus p by 2 and minus 1, and we know that the coordinates of A is, let me check this one, 4 and 3. Okay, x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate is 3. Now we know that the gradient of the curve, the gradient of the line AC will be equals to minus 1 minus 3 divided by minus p by 2 and minus 4. Now we know that the gradient of the normal, will be, the gradient of this line is 2. So that is why we can equate it with 2. So this will be minus 4 divided by minus p by 2 minus 4 is equals to 2. Now if we cross multiply, this will be minus 4 is equals to 2 into minus p by 2 minus 4. So minus 4 is equals to minus p minus 8. Now from here we can simplify it like this. Let that 4 minus 8, so p will be equals to minus 4. Now let's find out the value of q. How we can find out the value of q? For this one, what we have to do is, we know that this one is the center point and this one is the line. Now from center till point A, this one is called the radius, and from the equation we know that the radius is equals to 1 minus q plus p square by 4. Now if we find out the distance between AC, so we can say that the distance of AC will be equals to, this should be equals to the r. And now if we simply find out the distance, so we can write it as minus 1 minus 3 whole square plus minus p by 2 minus 4 whole square is equals to r. Now we know that this whole thing is equals to r square. So r will be equals to square root of this one. So r is equals to square root of 1 minus q plus p square by 4. We can cancel out the square roots. So this will be minus 4 square plus. Now from here we can use the identity a square plus 2ab plus b square. So b square will be 16 uh, plus, no, this will be equals to 1 minus q plus p square by 4. We can cancel out these two, so that is why we can simplify it like this. 16 is equals to 16 plus p square by 4 plus, we can cancel out these two, 4p plus 16 is equals to 1 minus q plus p square by 4. Now this will be, we can cancel out these two, and in fact we can cancel out these two also. So this will be equals to 4p is equals to 1 minus q. 4p is equals to 1 minus q. I think, is there any mistake? 1 minus q, p square by 4. This one is p square by 4. Yes, it's p square by 4. Okay. Now from here what we can do is, we know that the value of p, now the value of p, how we can find out the value of p? So from here we can see that q will be equals to 1 minus 4p. So q is equals to 1 minus 4 into p is minus 4. So p is minus 4. So q is equals to 1, q is equals to 1 minus 16. So q will be equals to minus 15. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. If you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to question number 9. The equation of the curve is this and the equation of the line is this. With k and p are constant, it is given that one point of intersection of the curve and the line is coordinate this one. So we have to put the value, the coordinates 5 and 2, 5 by 2 and 1 by 2 in this one. So y coordinate is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equals to, let me put it in this one first. Y is equals to kx plus p. Y coordinate is 1 by 2. K is, we don't know the value of k, so 5 by 2 plus p. Now if we rearrange it, so p will be equals to 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 k. 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 k. This will be the value, this will be equation 1. Now let's put it in the other one. So k, y is equals to 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 k square into x. X coordinate is 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 whole square minus 2k into 5 by 2 plus 2. Now 1 by 2 is equals to 1 by 2 k square into 25 by 4 plus 10 by 2 k plus 2. Now if we simplify it further, so we can write it as, how we can write it as, this will be equals to uh, 25 by 8 k square plus 2 1s are 2, 2 5s are, so plus 5k plus 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0. I have just shifted this thing to the other side. Now from here we can write it this one as 25 by 8 k square plus 5k 2 minus 1 by 2, 2 minus 1 by 2, so this will be equals to 3 by 2. So plus 3 by 2 is equals to 0. Now if we take the LCM, so this will be 25k square plus 40k plus 12 whole divided by 8. Now if we shift it to the other side, 25k square plus 40k plus 12 is equals to 0. Now what we have to do is we have to just use the value, just use the quadratic form. Mod 5 3, a is 25, b is okay, b should be minus, so from here we can see that b should be minus. So this should be minus, this should be minus, and this should be minus. So b is minus 40 and then c is 12. So we will have the values 6 by 5 and 2 by 5. So we have two values of k. So k is equals to 6 by 5 and k is equals to 2 by 5. Now we will ignore one value because this says that k should be between 0 and 1. It was given at the very start that k should be between 0 and 1. So we will ignore this one because this one is greater than 1. So we will consider this one only. So k is equals to 2 by 5 is the final answer, final value of k. So if we know the value of k, we can easily find out the value of p. So p will be equals to 1 by 2 minus 5 by 2 into k is 2 by 5, 2 by 5, we can cancel out these two. So p is equals to 1 by 2 minus 1. So p will be equals to minus 1 by 2. So this will be the value of p. Now we know the value of p. P is minus 1 by 2. Find the value of k and p. That this portion we have done the first part, and find the coordinates of the other point of intersection. Now how we can find out the other point of intersection? We need to utilize, we need to equate them, we need to equate the equations. So the equations were for point of intersection 1 by 2 k square. Let me write it over here. 1 by 2 k square x square minus 2 kx plus 2 is equals to kx plus p. Now 1 by 2 k is 2 by 5 whole square x square minus 2 into k is 2 by 5 x plus 2 is equal to 2 by 5 x minus 1 by 2. Now if we simplify, this will be 1 by 2 into 4 by 25 whole square x square minus 4 by 5 x plus 2 minus 2 by 5 x plus 1 by 2 is equals to 0. Now if we simplify it further, we have to ignore this square. Okay, if we simplify it further, this will be 2 by 25 x square minus 6 by 5 x and then plus 5 by 2 is equals to 0. Now if we take the LCM, we will get the final form will be 2x square minus 30x multiplied with 5 30x plus 5 by 2. If we take the LCM further, this will be 2x square, not 2x square, this will be now, if we take the LCM again, so 4x square minus 60x plus 5 whole divided by 2 is equals to 0. Cross multiply it, we will get 4x square minus 60x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now we can use the calculator again. X1 is 4, y is minus 60. You can use the quadratic formula or you can use the midterm breaking to find out the final answer. So 4x square minus 60 plus 5. So we will have two answers. The first one is 14.9 and the other one will be 0.083. So let me write the answer. The first one will be 14.9. Let me say that x is equals to 15 and the other one will be 0.083. Now what we have to do is we have to just put it in the first one or in any equation like y is equals to kx minus kx plus p. Now we know that k is 2 by 5. So y is equals to, now first of all decide which x we have to consider. One x should be 5 by 2. So this is the way we can simplify it. And after this equation, we will have the final answers. X will be equals to 25 by 2. And when x is 25 by 2, we know that k is equals to 2 by 5. So y is equals to kx plus p, and p the value p was minus 1 by 2. Y is equals to k is 2 by 5, x is 25 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. We can cancel out these two. 5 is 5 minus 1 by 2. 5 minus 1 by 2. So this will be equals to 10 minus 1 whole divided by 2. So which will be 9 by 2. So finally we will have point of intersection will be point of intersection will be 25 by 2 and 9 by 2. This will be the final answer. Let's move to the B part. In the B part, they said it is given set the line and the curve do not intersect. Find the set of possible values of A. So we can equate these to 1 by 2 k square x square minus 2 kx minus kx is equals to what? It is equals to, it was kx plus p is equals to kx plus p. Now we know that, so this will be equals to 1 by 2 k square x square minus 3kx is equals to, find the possible value of p. Now k, how we can simplify it? Let me check the main equation. It was, okay, plus 2 is equals to y. So plus 2, okay, let me equate it again. The first equation was, let me check this one, that the first equation was 1 by 2 k square x square minus 2kx plus 2 is equals to kx plus p. 1 by 2 k square x square minus 2kx minus kx plus 2 minus p is equals to 0. 1 by 2 k square x square minus, this will be minus 3k x plus 2 minus p is equals to 0. Now this will be b square minus 4ac. We need to find out the discriminant. Do not intersect. So b square minus 4ac. So minus 3k whole square minus 4ac. 2 minus p is equals to 0. Now we know that this will be equals to, now b will be equal minus 3kx. Now what we have to do is, we can simplify it further. This will be 9k square minus 2k square into 2 minus p is equals to 0. Basically, they say, when they say do not intersect, so we can directly write it like this. Now this will be 9k square minus 4k square plus 2k square p less than 0. So 5k square plus 2k square p less than 0. Now we can take k square as common. So k square, if we take k square as common, so 5 plus 2p is less than 0, which means 5 plus 2p is less than 0. And from here we can say that p will be less than minus 5 by 2. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Still, if you have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the next one. Question number 10, the last one. Now in question number 10, a function f with domain this, it is given that the curve with equation this passes through the point. Find the equation of the normal to the curve at the point 1 and 0. Now we know that how we can find out the gradient first. the gradient of the curve will be, it was given that the first derivative is this one. So it means that the gradient of the curve is given to us. So we can, at this point, we have to find out the gradient of the curve. So this will be equals to 8 into x coordinate is 1. So just put 1 over here. 1 minus 3 whole power 1 by 2 minus 10 into 1 power 2 by 3. And from here we can say, if we simplify it on calculator, so gradient of the curve will be minus 18. So if gradient of the curve is minus 18, gradient of the normal will be 1 over 18. Okay, now we just need the we need a point. So equation of normal will be equals to, now we have a point and a gradient. We know that the gradient of the normal is 1 over 18 and the point is 1 and 0. So we can use point slope form. So this will be y minus y1 is equals to gradient into x minus x1. So y is equals to 1 over 18 minus 1 over 18 x minus 1 over 18. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear. Let's move to the second one, the B part. Find f of x. Now it was given in the first part, the first half, that this one was 8 into 2x minus 3 whole power 1 by 3 minus 10x power 2 by 3. Now if we integrate it, this will be equals to 8 into 2x minus 3 whole power 1 by 3 plus 1 divided by 1 by 3 plus 1 into 2 minus 10 into x power 2 by 3 plus 1 divided by 2 by 3 plus 1 plus c. So f of x will be equals to, if we rearrange it, this will be 3 into 2x minus 3 whole power 4 by 3 minus 6x plus c. Now the initial condition was 1 and 0. So we can use this thing because we know that y is equals to f of x. So y is 0 is equals to 3 into 2 into 1 minus 3 into whole power 4 by 3 minus 6 into 1 plus c. So from here, if we simplify it, c will be equals to 3. So finally, f of x will be equals to 3 into 2x minus 3 whole power 4 by 3 minus 6x plus 3. So this will be the final answer. I hope that the concept is clear to all of you. If you still have any question, you can ask it in the comment section. Let's move to the next one, the last part. In the last one, they say it is given that f dash of x can be expressed in the form this. Determine, making your reasoning clear, whether f is an increasing function, a decreasing function, or neither. So for this one, what we have to do is, we know that if dy by d of x is greater than 0, it will be an increasing function. Dy by dx is less than 0, then decreasing function. And if dy by dx is equals to 0, then it will be a stationary point. Now it was given that 125x square minus 128x plus 192 is equal to 0. Now what we have, we know that this one is in, this one represents f dash of x, or the first derivative. So we need to try to write this one in completing square form. Completing square form. Now how we can write this one as completing square form? We can write 25 as 5 square root of 5x whole square minus 2 into 5 square root of 5x. How we can write 192? Okay, 192 as a completing square form. So this will be square root 64 square root of 5 divided by 2. So we need 64 square root of 5 divided by 2 whole square. So we have to subtract it like this: 64 square root of 5 divided by 2 whole square, and then plus 192. These two expressions are the same one. We can cross check this one also, that this will be like mod 1. So 2 multiply by fraction 64 square root of 5 divided by 2 multiply by 5 square root of 5. So this will be equals to, okay, whole divided by 2, whole divided by 2. Okay, let me recheck this one. Let me recheck this one. 2 multiply by 5 square root of 5 multiply by fraction 64 multiply by square root of 5 divided by 2. This will be 1600. 1600 divided by 5. Okay, let me check this one. We cannot use this one then. We have to write 5 over here, so we can cancel out these two. Okay, let me check it now. 2 multiply by 5 square root of 5 multiply by fraction 64 square root of 5 divided by 5. This will be 640. 64 into 5 multiplied by 2. Okay, still we are missing something. Still we are missing something. The first one is correct. Let me check the second one. For second one, how we can make this one? So this should be how we can make this one as 128. So for 128, we need to multiply it with square root of 5. The square root should be here. Let me remove these two first, then we can simplify it and try to make it as 128. So how we can do is, we can just 64 divided by 5 square root of 5. Yes, we can cancel out these two, and 2 into 64 is 128. Yes, so we need 64 by 5 square root of 5 over here minus 64 by 5 square root of 5 whole square over here. Yes, now this one is correct one. Now from here we know that this will be a perfect square. So we can write it as a minus b whole square. A minus B whole square. A minus B whole square minus, this will be 64 square. So 64 square 404096 divided by 5 square means 25 into 5 plus 192. So let me check again that this will be divided by 125. Okay, 192 minus 4096 404096 divided by 125. So this will be a positive answer 159.232. So square root of 5x minus 64 by 5 square root of 5 whole square minus plus 153.92. Now we know that for all the values of x, this will always be greater than 0, and we know that this can never be less than 0. This will always be greater than 0. So that is why we can conclude that at f dash of x will always be greater than 0 for all the values of x. So this will be an increasing function. So that is it for today. Today we have discussed October November 2024 paper 1-2, and we have discussed the complete solution of this paper. I hope that the concept is clear, and if you have any question you can ask it in the comment section, or you can directly join the link, the WhatsApp link given in the description. Thank you.